My name is Declan Lewis, born 3rd June 1931. I'm Belgium. I serve in the Korean battalion from the 2nd October 50. Joined the ship the 18th December 50 to go to Korea. We need our ship was a very, very quick ship. It needs only 41 days. Normally 35, okay? You see, for a ship, okay. We landed at Busan, the 31st of January, 51. From there on, we're leaving to a little camp on a river. I think it was Yongsan-dong, I'm not sure. And we stayed there and received some equipment. Why? Our equipment was very nice. We need everything, it's easy. After 8 days, we went to Wing Nakton River, Naktonyang. We're supposed to be fighting against guerrilla. I never saw a guerrilla, but we went several times in the mountains. After 1 month, in Week 1, we're leaving to the front line. It was in March 51, in a train, in wagon, not Volkswagen, an old wagon, and came at the, I think they mixed up the names, at a village near the Han River, Hantanyang. And my platoon was immediately on the line at OP. I was on OP4, OP 1, 2, 3, and 4. I make the OP4, and the night, and I was surprised to see for the first time in my life a rifle that's shooting the night. I never saw it. It was very nice all night to look in that green thing. The morning at the Han River, there was some fog, you know what I mean? And suddenly, wind comes up, and I saw other side in Tukto, there was a village, and a Russian officer. And this Russian officer was talking with a Korean, okay? I remember this officer, why? He have a big mantle, his boots, golden things. The North Koreans don't have this in this time, and Chinese certainly not. And I know that's in 47, okay? Why I saw Russian soldiers 47, okay? After 3 weeks, I think, we were leaving and making the offensive to the north. The north was easy. There was no bridge at Seoul. There was only a ship bridge, you know, we went over. And the first battle that we have was at Ujombu. There we lost the first man. You will see later my friend. This was from his company. I was in the Able company and he was in the Charlie company. The first soldier that died. Okay, meanwhile I forgot to say that at Pukto, we make the first combat patrol was my platoon, the combat patrol at the other side from the Han River. And the Chinese was just moved. Good for us, maybe, maybe not. And I know that after the can you say, the Stroud of the Han River was full with mines. That's all what I know. That was before. After the offensive, Ujombu the first died. Then after, we go further to the north, and we will leave the 187 Airborne, that jumping behind the lines. I don't know if you know that. 187 Airborne jumping behind the lines, and we are the first to leave, we are too quickly, against other people, to go forward to the north. And we'll leave the 187 Airborne, and from there on, we're going to the engine. Engine, we changed from American to the British. Why? Our rifle was 707. Yeah, 703. Anyway, something made once. Too long time ago. And in the British, went in the 29th British Brigade. A big thing that I like to say, our battalion was only 699 men and not 1,000. The mostly people say, one battalion, we say 3,000. No, we are still of 700 completely battalion until 1953, with the relief. With the relief together makes 3,000. Don't forget it. It's easy to say 3,000. But we are only 700 men, all time online. American 1,000, Korean 1,000. And we have the same thing. We never go back, never. We hold all time our position. That's all what I can say about the Imjin. After the Chinese attack, 22nd of April, I think, I remember, and we went surrounded. Why we are surrounded? The British take us north of the Imjin, and all the people, the British on the south of the Imjin. We are surrounded. We broke in the surrounding and tried to deliver the Gloucester's battalion that surrounded too and completely down in Chinese, or not Korean, Chinese prisoner camp. Then after, we retreat until Kimpo. From Kimpo, again attack to the Imjin. Imjin was finished, the second Imjin. From there on, it was the beginning of the position. Means trench, bunkers, and that was the beginning in June, July 51. And then the whole time the same. The Belgian fight on the Hantangni was just the same. We are on the front. Why all time for and not with the other? No, that's it. Tactical. Okay. And I make all the rest. Shot call in place from to stay 30 days. On the front line, I stay 55 days. And we have several attacks from the Chinese, and they still hold position. The Chinese never came in our position, never. That's all what I can say. What it's about after? I came back in 53, the 4th December, and the 4th November 53. I came back in Belgium the 4th December 53. 53, received 1 month's holiday, and I joined the army, first the light infantry, and then after, Ranger Airborne, Special Forces. That's all. Something's other?
Have you been back to Korea after?
Sure, and I like Korea, but I was surprised, really surprised. Came the first time I went is after the Olympiade.
Olympic?
No, not after, just after. And I was surprised. I know Korea from before, but landing Busan, it was terrific to see it. No houses, people living on the street. It's impossible to believe it, you know. And the pigs going left and right, and dogs and cats. And then I came in Korea and I saw a beautiful, nice country. Autostrade, highways, buildings, bridges on the Han River. So it's impossible. And then I went out in the tunnel that the North Korean did. You know that they make it to inside. And I was proud that the Korean soldier hear it and say to his officer, that's all. That's enough.
Well, thank you so much for your service.
Okay.
And I hope that you will visit Korea again and again.
I hope
because
so.
It's very, very advanced, right? Very advanced.
The last time I went a few years ago. I hope.
Yeah, you're young. You're young.
Hey, old Papa son, don't forget it.
No, you're young.
And my wife is a mama son.
Ah, Mama-san, yes.
Okay, like that.
Yes.